Jodio, ah. Anyways, it's Tazai. It's you know who it is. It's Midnight Runs, 12.95 or Midnight Runs, but it's actually just Whistly. Anyways, um, well, I'm reviewing The Wire because I'm like on season 2, and I've always been like, oh, The Wire, it's overrated, because it's dated and it's just a lot talking. It's boring. But I kind of broke past, and I'm pretty sure I skimmed through some parts of the first season. But I had nothing to watch, and I just kind of played it, just listening to it. But the dialogue is so darn sharp, Bucko. Damn it, bro. The dialogue is so good. I think there's a bug that just okay. The dialogue is so stupendous, and of course it's like yeah, because it was written by like a former homicide detective, Ed Smith or whatever it is, and then a journalist who was like it was yeah, the foundation ideas with Ed Burns, a former Baltimore homicide detective and a public school teacher, and David Simmons, he was a reporter for the Baltimore Sun. And they're like, this is a no cop show, anti-cop show. This is like we're breaking the rules. This is not going to be a pus- procedural like humdrum show. We're gonna do something that's never been done before. We're gonna innovate and tell a story, and that's why the show gets all the critical acclaim that it does, because they broke the mold and they actually like made something that's unique and true and fantastic. I'm still not gonna put it up there with my best shows ever, but I think that the show is so low key and such a good show. It's just a low burner. In a lot of ways, it feels like a thriller, even though it's not. It's like a gritty drama. It feels like a thriller because it's just, the pacing is so like climatic. It's like, all right, this thing, the next thing, the next thing. But it's just not screaming and shouting. It's a show that kind of, again, just speaks at a normal voice and tone, but a lot of dramatic things, a lot of important things are happening. And of course, it's HBO because they like that prestige, you know? But yeah, blown away by the dialogue and the writing. And that's what happens when you have a real life homicide detective and a real life journalist. People who've been in there, they've documented and they've captured like the real life humanity and events and horrific and bad situations, and they're like, we're gonna tell this story based off of this real story that we were literally recording and we interviewed. They investigated it, they've witnessed it, they've put bad guys and gals and people away. It is so masterfully done, and it's so true, it's so raw, and that's why this show really stands out and hits it out of the park. It's by those two creators, and Ed Burns, the former detective and teacher, and then David Simmons, the former journalist for the Baltimore Sun. It's like it's just so rich in detail. It's so like hard hitting and so gritty, but it's not a gritty like a Tarantino. It's just gritty and just like boom. It's all these like punches, man. This movie swings so much. Jab, uppercut, boom, 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 boom. But it's not like I'm screaming. It's just like boom, punch. It's all in a normal voice, and that's what makes the show so surreal. It's not like animated and live, it's just real. It's natural, it's organic and truthful, and it's grim. It is so grim. And you're like, man, this show's totally brutal. How can I keep watching it? But it's like, I need to know what happens. These are kind of like regular characters, but I want to know what happened. It's a page turner that's not, blasting on the best EDM, dubstep, like big festival like speakers. It's just very, very, very not subtle. It's just on the table and medium, but it goes on so consistently well, and it's just here it is. It slides it on the table in an envelope, and then it opens the envelope and slides information to you. It's not something that's trying to conceal itself or be in layers. It's just dynamic, so it has its own different iterations, and it is layered, but it's not trying to be, and it's not hiding who it is, and it's so right there and apparent. And that's what makes the show so beautiful. That's what makes it so written so well, is by the creators and by the writing. And I just had to do a review about it because I'm like, this ish is fire, dog. It is so fire. It's so well written. Again, it's not still not my comfort like show of the best, but it's definitely up there because the writing's so good and there's no flaws. You know, it's a very invincible show because of just how it doesn't have like plot armor or tropes or anything like that. It's like this is realistic story that could probably most likely be true. That was probably based off of something, but we're gonna tell this story with these characters so you can have some sort of grounding rod to the reality of your life and the reality of this TV show, you know? And it just feels so real, you know? And that's its superpower. Just props to to the writing and the creativity and the unglamour of the and just the trueness of the show. HBO, they know how to make shows that are like pristine and well thought out without this glamour or this glow up or this prettified, you know, in man's view or the male gaze or whatever it is. It's like this is just a show about real life, about things happening in real life and the problems of it. We're addressing things that haven't been addressed. We're talking about ideas that haven't been talked about but have been there the whole time, you know. And it just well executed, well done, fantastic cast. You got Idris Elba in there. He's gonna be made to be a big time actor and things like that. Just everywhere. I'm not gonna go down the list because it's a long cast, but yeah, it's fantastic and a really strong show. And again, I'm biased because I'm not a Wire guy. I'm not really a crime show guy, but I don't think it's a must watch. But I think if you happen to come across it, you'll be very pleased and overwhelmed at the brilliance and the simple grim truth of this TV show and of reality. Check it out if you would like to. But Wire is a really, really darn good show. Alrighty, that's it for today on my Sunday and the year 2026 AD. All right, I'm gonna turn this off and then keep living my life, and I'm gonna turn this back on next time I have a video after more life. So see you in the future, peoples. Just not try to be happy. Make every day the greatest ever. Put that in your mind. Every day is the greatest ever. Try to stay positive and you know, live the best life you have because life is finite and the world is finite. And love people, be happy, do your thing. You know, don't overwhelm yourself. Don't let you be surrounded by toxic people. I love humanity. I love people. Oh, I hit my mic. And just do your best, you know, and be happy and don't be caged by the status quo and societal rules and things like that. Be positive and look out for good, not bad or evil. Good. Thank you. And if you're decent, well, that's fine. But yeah, try to be good and pursue being a good person and living the best life you can. Thank you.